We are Burley Bassweight
Burley Bassweight, Gavin Cell, but
and Citation.
And we now actually have coined the term, the new subgenre for it. Ryan, what was it?
Luke Tech.
The issue is where high tech gets like pushed into really early hours of the morning, where it's surrounded by a bunch of dark music.
There's literally kids vibing into it right now.
Some of it is hardly even music.
I'm super proud of him. Like, we've been on this journey together. Peak point in our career that we were playing at the same time as fucking Merkaba.
Hello everybody from Forest Live, episode 1, the Dawn. Well guys, everybody knows you, but just for the record as a formality, can you please introduce yourselves?
We are Burley Bassweight
Burley Bassweight, Gavin Cell, but
and Citation.
Guys, so how has your Forest Live been so far?
very good, very good.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's been one of the best like small tight knit parties I've been to in a long while. Dude, I have to get the name. I'm gonna do myself such an injustice, but the dude who played after us, some of the best psytrance I've heard in a very long time, especially in the middle of the day. Bro, you don't get that. You don't get a lot of like really dark, sketchy, introspective psytrance in the middle of the day. And I'd love to see it. Love to see it, bro. So good party.
What's your take on this whole playing faster styles during the day?
Well, I think it originally came from partially a comment that I made on Facebook about an event down the coast that will remain unnamed, but they said no high tech, no, various other forms of music, which is totally fine, like if you're going to set the vibe. So I just made an offhand kind of post on Facebook about it, being like, what's the world coming to where you can't play high tech at a party anymore, like at a door? And then it got like 100 comments, and it was really like divisive. There was a lot of conversation and discourse around it. And Adam, a couple of days later, he was like, yeah, this is really interesting, like the comments and the discourse that it received. Like, let's do it. Next time we put a party on, let's like play high tech and dark side stuff in the day to maybe try and break some taboos. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not trying to sleep, that's probably the main thing.
And to me, quite frankly, I didn't feel like the stuff that was played today was particularly dark or anything,
Well, it's just more like high BPM, but in a different way. Obviously, you have like afternoon sessions, which are like drum and bass, which is generally around 174 anyway. So I remember Harry calling me earlier in the week, and he never really calls me. It's an emergency if he does. And he was like, oh no, like I figured out that fucking Neurofunk drum and bass works perfectly with the higher BPM high-tech tunes. And like, it was like it was a bit of a brain, explosion moment where we were like, yeah, we can really break down the, because high-tech, it gets a bit like, too much for you for a long amount of time. So we could break that down with like, Neurofunk drum and bass fills. Yeah.
And I was talking to Ryan about this earlier. We were having a conversation, and we now actually have coined the term, the new subgenre for it. Ryan, what was it?
Luke Tech.
Luke Tech. Yeah, Luke.
Yeah, I love that. I like that a lot. I like. So wait, what defines? What are the key features of Luke Tech?
Well, Ryan coined the term, so
Bit of acid, bit of forest, driving beats, and playing around with the effects. I think is really like,
Yeah.
He's our idol, so like,
Absolutely, and he has been for a very long while. And just to speak on what you touched on about how like not a lot of the music today has been very dark. I think that's the issue with where high tech gets like pushed into really early hours of the morning, where it's surrounded by a bunch of dark music. And unless you go to a party where the focus is really fast music or dark music or whatever, there's no like exposure for high tech, I suppose, and it gets forced into the early hours of the morning. But it's not necessarily dark music, it's just really fucking fun. Some of my favorite parties I've ever been to that have featured high tech have been right in the middle of the day, like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it gets people so around it. You can just, it's just such fun, silly music to dance to. It's like it's just stupid. It's just stupid, silly music, basically. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be dark, and it doesn't have to be constrained to those early hours of the morning to be the off end of a dark session. It is just fun, silly, stupid music, and it doesn't get a lot of love anymore.
There's literally kids vibing into it right now.
Too right. Like, yeah, there's these two little kids have been running around they were running around for our whole fucking set. You know what I mean? Like, just running around to high tech. It's the most childish music. Because it's also kind of shit. Like, I love high tech, but it's also shit music. You know what I mean? Like, some of it is hardly even music, but it's so much fucking fun. It's like looking, the way that I put it at least, or like think of it, is it's like looking at like any kind of psytrance genre with like just childlike wonder of like not knowing any kind of phrasing, not knowing any kind of rules to it. It's just like really stupid. It's just dumb music, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Thank you for that perspective.
I've got a lot to say about it. It's probably more than I should be saying now when I'm pissed off my head, but that's my 2 cents.
Guys, so you have been playing in quite a number of gigs lately. I see your names like popping left and right, and you had a Dragon Dreaming gig. How was that? That was that was sick, and I saw the videos.
Thank God for well-edited videos, because at one point I actually hit play instead of Q, and it went dead sound to like 200 people.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But they were all like cheering us on, like it was great. The energy was great. Like,
it was only for like a couple seconds, and so like I think the people that noticed were like, and the people who didn't really fucking care.
if you're going to make a mistake, I think it's important to have 200 people there cheering you on post mistake.
Well, it was probably more than 200 by the looks of it.
Well, yeah.
More than I care to think about. You know what I mean? And actually that was the crazy thing is, as we were playing, because we were doing like the sunset session, and like sun went down, and like for the whole start of our set we could see the whole dance floor, and as soon as the sun went down we couldn't see fucking anything bar like the first few meters in front of us. I remember walking off right at the end of our set and just looking at the dance floor being like, fuck, it's like way more people than I thought was there, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude.
There should have been like probably like 1,000 at least.
No, I don't think of that part, but it was good. It was good.
I don't know. Don't play it down, man.
I mean, Merkaba was playing on the other stage at the same time.
That's a really peak point in our career, that we were playing at the same time as fucking Merkaba on the other side.
And we managed to tear that many people away from him. Perfect.
Shout out to Merkaba, love you.
Yeah. So how was that? Like, what in general that experience has kind of had a impact on your kind of perspective and in your career, as far as your career goes? And
well, it pushes you to the point of what you think you can do as a human, really. You know, like that whole afternoon we were like leading up to it, like what, you know, like there's this thing that you got to do and you just have to get up and do it in front of that many people, but it's like a milestone for us. there was so much like energy and emotion built up in that. Like, not to mention that we had a cheeky big night the night before.
Yeah. So what's next, guys? What are your plans for the foreseeable future and Burley Bassweight parties and all that?
Harry's producing now, which is fucking sick. He's doing his Cetacean stuff, which we played a couple of originals in the set that we played today, and I'm super proud of him. Like, we've been on this journey together, and just to see him branching off and doing his own thing with production is really cool. Super proud of him. Yeah.
Oh, well done, mate. So what sort of what are you going for in your production? Like what sort of genre?
I guess just really like psy-driven drum and bass. I guess if I could put it into words, there's a couple artists that I really look up to in that kind of field. Core G, Core Dash G, incredible, and he makes this kind of like drum and bass that's very like psytrance driven, like really really awesome stuff, and that was a big inspiration for me. So I think the thing that I kind of want to go towards is making like just branching rave music that has a side drive, whether it's like drum and bass or jungle or UKG, like that kind of shit. Just something that always has a psytrance drive to it, but has as much overarch throughout all of the rave sound as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty vague.
4-on-4.
Yeah, it's super fucking vague. I've only been producing for a little while. I could turn around and start like, you know, making just pop songs for the rest of my life. You don't know. We don't know. It's too early to tell.
You could probably be better off, make more money doing that than what we're doing anyway. So
Labor of love.
a question, Ryan, what is it about drum and bass that makes you love it?
I just think the extreme nature, like it's so, well, it varies. You can have like really great daytime like liquid drum and bass, which is like can take you through the whole daytime. It's beautiful, and then once the sun goes down, like you can really get into some dark stuff. Like it can, you know, go through a whole day. You could have a whole day party of just drum and bass, and I think it's engaging enough to like, you know, and we really had fun this time because we were playing a bit of drum and bass elements in our high tech
Luke Tech
stuff. Luke, yeah. Luke Tech.
He's gonna hate that coin term. He's gonna hate that term, surely.
Yeah, I'll send him the clip. The new genre. Guys, thanks very much for sitting down with me and having this chat. Any last words that you'd like to add to this?
Thanks so much for having us, man. It's always a pleasure.
I'd just like to say it's really, really awesome for us of both to be starting from the same place, like back at CIT.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there talking to you when we had the first beer, talking about loose cannon and that kind of stuff. And I was like, either this guy is full of bullshit or he is meaning everything he says and he's going to pull it off. And it turns out that it was the latter.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of everything you've done as Solid, you know, Solid Records, and yeah, glad to be associated with it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, love you, bro.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, or make a comment, but only make nice comments. We don't like shit comments. Who fucking likes shit comments, right?
I don't want to hear about Luke not liking the shirt.
Yeah, well, he's gonna probably try to fucking block the video. Make a complaint, but
love you, Luke.
Just repost, share as much as possible. This shit, you know, bush culture out there. Cheers. Peace.